Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in today's movie review, I'm going to be reviewing the 2013 movie from 20th Century Fox and Blue Sky Studios, and that's going to be Epic. Epic is a Blue Sky Studios movie from 2013, directed by Chris Wedge, and this movie stars Amanda Seyfried and Josh Hutcherson, and also Beyonce as well. So I've seen this movie before, and I rewatched it on Disney Plus last night, and so here's what Epic's all about. So Epic is about this teenage girl named Mary Catherine, who's voiced by Amanda Seyfried, and in the movie she has like a strained relationship with her father, but then of course when she gets transported to this mythical realm, she faces a new perspective and joins this little species called the Leafmen. Yeah. She has to help them battle again. She has to help them battle to protect their queen, of course, and from the enemies, as well as the evil Mandrake as well. Yeah. So that's pretty much what Epic's all about. So, like I mentioned before, I've seen this movie before, and I remember liking it back then. And since I rewatched it on Disney Plus last night, I gotta say this is a pretty good underrated Blue Sky Studios movie from 2013. Yeah, it's not really one of Blue Sky's best movies, but it's still pretty underrated because I know not that much people remember this movie, but the animation in this movie, it's pretty good for what it is. The animation is pretty good from what you expect from a Blue Sky movie, and Chris Wedge did a pretty good job directing this movie, and Lori Forte, she did a good job producing it, and Danny Elfman's one of my favorite music score composers. He composed the music score for Epic as well. Yeah, so and of course, the voice acting is pretty good. The voice acting is pretty decent as well. Like Amanda Seyfried does a pretty good job as Mary Catherine, as well as Jason Sudeikis. I almost forgot to mention, Jason Sudeikis is in this movie as well, and I thought he did good. Beyonce was good, and Josh Hutcherson, he did good as well. And I know there are some people out there who didn't really like this movie that much, and I can see why. Yeah, but I know some of my friends out there kind of like it. I mean, Epic's pretty much an underrated movie from Blue Sky Studios, and not one of their best movies, but it's still pretty good underrated. And of course, William Joyce is also one of the writers of this movie too, because I think this movie was actually based on one of his books, William Joyce. Like William Joyce, who was known for creating Roly Poly Oly, and he also worked on Robots, and he worked on the first two Pixar movies, Toy Story and A Bug's Life. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I also and the character designs in this movie, they're not that bad. Especially that I know that there's a dog character in this movie as well. The dog's named Ozzy, and of course there was also a part of this movie where Mary Catherine was trying to survive from a giant mouse of some sort. Like, yeah. Yeah, like a mouse that can transform into a giant mouse, like, yeah, something like that. But yeah, so yeah, because the first time I watched Epic was back when I was at my friend Tyler's house. Like when I was at my friend Tyler's house, Tyler Hour. I think he used to have this movie on Blu-ray or DVD, whatever, But yeah, I when I first watched this movie, I remember like bits and pieces of it. Like I remember liking it back then. Like I remember seeing bits and pieces of it when I first watched it, and then I rewatched it again on Disney Plus last night, like I mentioned before. And to some Blue Sky Studios fans out there, like to some people out there who haven't watched Epic, I say I recommend it. Like, if you haven't seen it, I say give this movie a watch. It's already on Disney Plus. I think it's been on Disney Plus since earlier this year in 2021. Yeah, so overall, Epic is a pretty good underrated movie from Blue Sky Studios from 2013, and I'm gonna give Epic 4 stars out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. And like I said before, if you haven't watched Epic, and if you have Disney Plus, then I recommend it. So there you have it, guys. So with that being said, I think I reviewed every 13 of the Blue Sky Studios movies. Yeah, because I think ending with this review, I think I have officially reviewed all 13 Blue Sky movies. Yeah, all the way from Ice Age to Spies in Disguise, and I think I reviewed it. I think I reviewed all of them, like every Blue Sky Studios movie ever. Yeah, so because today's April 1st and we're already in April, and this is the month where we say goodbye to Blue Sky Studios, because Blue Sky Studios is going to be closing down for good this month, and also shutting down for good as well, because it's not. Keep in mind that it's not really the Walt Disney Company's fault for closing down Blue Sky Studios. It's actually the ongoing coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic that's like closing because the COVID-19 pandemic has been hurting the economy ever since March 2020 last year, and of course earlier this year in February, like the Walt Disney Company announced that because of the COVID-19 pandemic, they're gonna have to close down Blue Sky Studios this month. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But I'll be making a newer version of my Blue Sky Studios tribute video like sometime this month when I see that Blue Sky Studios is officially gone. But yeah, so we're already in April 2021, and of course Blue Sky Studios has come to say goodbye. So I have reviewed all the Blue Sky Studios movies, and now I've seen them all. Yeah, but yeah, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Epic, and so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. 8 Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.